So Russia is offering India better defense deals. China too wants a slice of the Indian market. It has been pushing for greater access. It wants fewer restrictions. It wants faster approvals and easy entry for its companies, for Chinese companies to enter India. And on that front, India has taken some steps. More Chinese FDI projects are being cleared. The government of India has set up an inter-ministerial committee. All major government ministries are represented in this committee. This committee meets regularly. It reviews Chinese investment proposals, and this is the committee that clears the projects. Reports say the process has been streamlined, proposals are moving faster, backlogs have been reduced, the approval window is shorter. This is a shift from the post-Galwan era. Back in 2020, India had tightened checks on Chinese investments, and for good reason. There were border clashes in Galwan, unprovoked hostility from China. That had upset bilateral ties, so it couldn't be business as usual. Thousands of Chinese troops were challenging Indian sovereignty on the border, and that standoff went on for 4 years. Last year, both India and China pulled back the troops. The overall sentiment improved. The thaw created conditions for normal business activity to resume. So China pushed for policy changes. They wanted India to relax investment rules, particularly for FDI. They wanted fewer barriers. But India is being cautious. In the month of April this year, Piyush Goyal spoke about this. He is India's Commerce Minister. He said India is not encouraging Chinese investment, and that it was not the government's priority to push for Chinese investment. So there is no change in policy per se. Only the process has been streamlined. Proposals are now being cleared within set deadlines. All backlogs have been cut, and the process is now faster and simpler. This couldn't have come at a better time. Global supply chains are being rewired. Chinese companies are looking for alternatives. They have confirmed export orders from the US. Chinese companies have confirmed orders, but with Donald Trump imposing high tariffs, these companies are exploring other options where they can produce their goods and supply to the United States. And one of those options could be India. So simpler rules could give India an edge. And it's not just China that stands to gain from this. Other partners will also benefit from easier processes, perhaps even more than China. In fact, on that count, Beijing is uneasy. The signs are hard to miss. In China, a new discourse is taking shape. Can Make in India replace Make in China? Can Apple replicate its China playbook in India? This is what they're discussing. Chinese commentators say that this is not possible. They cite India's labor unrest and its manufacturing gaps, but a lot of that criticism is unfounded. And some comments are blatantly racist, like this one. Who dares use a curry-flavored mobile phone? Comments like these expose China. This is not just economic anxiety, this is racism disguised as market analysis. Basically, China wants two things. They want access to India's market and a monopoly over its narrative. But they cannot have both. They cannot have a partnership while running a smear campaign. They cannot call for cooperation while questioning India's credibility. China cannot seek business deals while mocking India's manufacturing, or claim to be a partner while undermining India's rise. The double standard is stark as always, and that is why India is treading carefully. The response to China is not emotional, it is pragmatic. India is not rushing to embrace Beijing, nor is it slamming the door. It is opening the window that's just about enough. It is allowing investments where national interests align and keeping the guard up where security is at stake.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$36 trillion का कर्ज है.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.